back to another episode of Outcasts to Icons, and as always guys, if you are enjoying the series, please do drop a like on the video. And this is episode 50. We're already at the big 50. I did feel like doing something a bit different, but it just, I don't know, I like to do that for the 100th episode of things, so I will be sure to do something awesome, potentially like a LiveCon month or something for the 100th episode. I don't know, we'll have to see what's going to come along. It's going to be a little while off just yet though. So in our last episode, we beat Dusseldorf by 3-0 and continued a fantastic run in the league where we really were firing on all cylinders, but I knew that we were going to get some fixture congestion coming soon, and that's exactly what has happened. It's been eased slightly. The Darmstadt game that we were meant to play a week ago has been postponed due to international call-ups. We managed to get the match postponed, which was quite useful. So that's given us a bit. We've still got a game in hand as well. So let's just jump straight in, because we've had some interesting games. We've not been quite so free scoring this month. That's what I would say, and I've noticed that quite a lot. Now, this one was a strange game. Mainz away, we always knew it was going to be difficult, but my god, the first half they were all over the place. We were all over the place in the first half of this game. It was just not happening. I'd had to make a few changes because unfortunately, because of the rescheduling, it was midweek. So I actually started with Bayrak and Radziewski because Radziewski's actually done well, and I figured we'd give him a shot. But Christian Clemens gave Mainz the lead early on, and at half time I was like, right, we've got to change something. We'd had one shot at half time in this match, and they'd had like 12. So we brought on, I think it was Kraus and Kapushka, yeah. We brought them on, and in the second half, things just changed. We were dominating the play. The possession swung back our way. The pass completion. It's amazing how important that Kraus and Kapushka can be when they actually play for us. And, well, with limited time left, Ryan Jacko again, 81 minutes into the game, 9 minutes left, managed to grab an equaliser for us, which was vital, and I really think we could have maybe even gone on and won this game. We just weren't quite up for it. Unfortunately, then Breno went off injured, and then, of course, Petr Bojic got injured in injury time, which is convenient, really. We ended up finishing the game with 10 men, but the point is we didn't lose away at the... Oh, we should have won this game. That's what most annoyed me. I was expecting her to go there and try to avoid defeat. But the fact is, we really should have won this game. It was not a good performance from them, and we really should have taken our chance. So we were a little bit unlucky to draw that one. We should have won. But then our luck kind of came full circle in the next game, because against Fürth, we were absolutely useless. We just couldn't string two passes together. We were so poor in this one. It was just a shame. We just... You know, I had to start with Christian Mayer up front because, oh Christ, what was it? Oh, that's right. Jacko got food poisoning and he actually missed 2 league games as a result. No, he missed the cup game and he missed this game. And I think that not having him up top made a huge difference for us. And Fürth probably should have scored themselves, but we managed to grab a 0-0 draw. And that's a huge result for us because it kept us unbeaten and it was an away point at Gruyter. And that, for me... I don't know, I felt really confident after that maybe we can keep this run going, and I want to see how long we can go unbeaten for. I think it's probably going to be an annoying game that ends up catching us out, and I'll be really pissed off, but it's one of those things that just happens. Next up, we had the cup match against 1860. This one again, perhaps erring on the side of luck a little bit. Again, as you can see, we had to go with Mayer up top instead of Jacko, and I think that made a huge difference. Because we got very lucky as Neudecker actually missed a penalty. When we conceded that, I was gutted, but I kind of felt they deserved it. Well, they actually missed it, which is very surprising. But Halkic, oh sorry, no, Meyer didn't start this one. What was I talking about? Meyer was a little bit knackered, so I had to bring in Haris Halkic. He wasn't playing particularly well, so we brought Christian Meyer on, and after 6 minutes, he managed to grab us the winner, in fact, and put us through to the 3rd round of the German Cup, and that is just incredible for us, because we've been drawn, as you can see, against FC Köln, and the great thing about playing against Köln is that we're at home and they're struggling in the Bundesliga. I think we could maybe get them. I think if we can beat them, there's a chance for us to get to the quarterfinals and earn ourselves another big chunk of money, because we got 180,000 for going through this time. We're really in debt again. We've just been given 250,000 from an old transfer deal and we're still struggling. I really do think we're going to try and just get every ounce of money out of this. I've had to give Christian Montero a new contract as well, which is costing us a bit, which is a shame. But he is one of our best players, and we'll need him next year, basically. I thought it was a different Christian Montero. It turns out he's a regen, and I'm an idiot. Next up, we had Ingolstadt at home. Now, they'd actually just knocked out Schalke going into this game, so they were on a high. And if I'm honest, we were a little bit lucky. We didn't have our shooting boots on in this game. We just weren't really there. And it took until the 83rd minute when Alexander Ring scored the winner for us. And then, of course, Ryan Jacko added insult to injury in stoppage time by adding another goal to his campaign. And That's what I like to see. You know, even though we were 1-0 up and we were quite happy to keep that, Jacko on the break and, well, grabs himself another league goal. I think he's going to be the top scorer in this division this year, and that for me is a fantastic piece of business considering he cost us nothing. And finally, this game could have gone so wrong. As you can see from the stats, we were fantastic away from home. We really did step it up here. 15 shots on target. Christopher Krause's goal was a solid one. The ball played back to him by Christian Montero, and he just dropped it in the bottom corner. However, I always felt like something like this might happen, and I didn't want it to happen today, but I'm going to show you it because I was angry. I was so angry. I thought we were going to score, but when this ball was played down by Whirl, I thought it was going to be one of these annoying balls in. Instead, it just gets lofted straight over our goalkeeper and straight into the back of the net. I was gutted. But instantly from... I'm going to show you this as well, I may as well since we're here. Instantly from the kickoff, though, I shoved it straight onto overload, and it did actually take effect. Now watch this, a bit unlucky from them. Tackled through, Alexander Ring takes one touch, and scores the winner in back-to-back matches, and that is so important to see him do that. I was ecstatic, I really was, because that was a huge win for us. And that leaves the league looking like this. We're top with 34 points. We're 2 points clear of Mainz. We're still unbeaten. Mainz have only lost once as well. We're having a crazy good year, so are they. So yeah, we're 2 points clear at the top, but we do have a game in hand. 4 points clear of Grotefurt with a game in hand, and then it's now... Well, actually, we're 6 points clear of 1860, but we actually have 2 games in hand on them as well. So it's looking very good for us at the moment to, at least in theory, be looking at getting a 3rd spot. But I really think that we can go on and win this league. I feel like we've probably got not the best team in this league. That can't be right. I don't know where we were predicted to finish. Let's have a gander. We were predicted to come 5th, so we were expected to do quite well. Mainz were also expected to do quite well. Dusseldorf were also expected to do quite well and are in the relegation zone, so there's that. But yeah, I think we're achieving above ourselves, but that's kind of what the Christmas Tree of Doom allows you to do. Jacko is the top scorer in the league with 13 goals, and that is delightful. Right, let's take a quick gander at the squad so we can see what's been Guanin this month. I've said Guanin again, I can't help it. Yeah, Jacko with 15 and 14, still fantastic. His record is just out of this world. May has not done bad, though, with 7 goals. Some of those must have been scored for the under-21, surely. I don't remember him. He's got a couple for us, but not that many, surely. Assist-wise, Montero has 7, which is great. Player of the match, Jacko again, but Todorovsky's nicely staying involved there too. Average rating is an 8.11 for Jacko. Pass completion, I'm just curious, actually. Radziewski's done alright. Kapushka's done fairly decent. I must say, I brought in Radziewski in one game, and he actually got 2 assists, I think it was, and a 97% pass completion. It was just insane. Aerial challenges, obviously, Julien is miles away. Key passes is 49 now for Montero. That's starting to creep up a bit more. Key tackles, 5. Just nobody's getting through our defence. It's fantastic. 210 interceptions for Julien, and of course value is Ryan Jacko out in front. Right, let's jump into today's game. It's against Frankfurt. They're not having the best season. Is there any of our rivals playing today? Not really, so I think they've already played. So this is quite important for us, you know. The teams around us have all already played. The game in hand that we've got technically isn't this one. The game in hand that we've got is actually against Darmstadt. So we've actually got 2 winnable games coming up here, which could put us onto 40 points after 16 matches. And I really want to get to 14 points after 16 matches because we've got 3 consecutive away games coming up, and you know, after we've done those 2 easier ones, we've got to play against Kaiserslautern and 1860 away from home, and that is not going to be easy by any stretch. So let's take a little look at the team selection. Oh dear, right, okay, good. I am still aware that we've not got a proper goalkeeper, but at the moment it isn't proving to be too much of an issue, and I just literally cannot afford to sign anyone at the moment, so we're just gonna... I'm surprised we haven't got any in our youth academy, but apparently we don't, which is weird. So hopefully, when our youth intake comes in March or whatever it comes in, we'll just bring in a player then, and that'll be fine. Hopefully it'll be decent too, though, you know. We kind of want those 2 things to go hand in hand. So, a pretty much full-strength team, really. Oh wait, no, Kapushka's out, I believe. Oh no, he's on the bench, because... Why is he on the bench? Yeah, sorry about that, but no. I'm going to put him in instead of Bojic. Kapushka is a creative player, isn't he? Or is he the shadow striker? No, he's a creative player. I don't know why he wasn't on the team. Ideally, yeah, we'll leave it like that. We can bring Bojic off the bench if we need him. So, at home, FSV, we've not lost a game this season. We've been... I think we've won all of our live comms, in fact. The only points we've dropped have been off camera. We've been... relatively solid. We've been fucking fantastic. I genuinely think this is showing the true power that is inside that tactic. I don't really know why it works, but it does. I'd love to see how long we can go unbeaten for. Why are we asking you? Kovic, there we go. Thank you. Vogel, right? At least we're getting a little bit more out of our assistants now, I must say. That's nice as well. I think that Jacko's got the ability to get 30 goals for us in the league, and maybe sort of 35 in all comps, which is still an incredible return at this level. We do need to make sure that we don't get complacent, though. It's games like this and the way at Darmstadt that we could easily slip up. Oh, excellent. Perfect start for us. And the injuries are back. Bojic is probably the only real option here. I'm actually kind of glad he didn't start, really. It would have been an extra substitution, so we can just bring him straight on there. He's more of a sort of he's better more as almost like a wide playmaker, I suppose. Ball in, and it's great header from Brandenburger, and it's 1-0. Their first shot of the game. Frankfurt lead here, away from home. We've not lost at all this season, let alone at home. In fact, I think the only places we've dropped points have been away from home. I think we've actually won all of our home games so far this year. We dropped points at Foot. We dropped points against... Actually, I'm trying to think. I can't really think. It's a great header from Brandenburger. Hopefully, given the way that this game looks like it started, we probably should be able to come back. But that doesn't mean we're going to start, throwing everything at them just yet. I feel confident that this tactic's got enough in it to... Ritter... No... Oh my god, they've scored off... No, this is happening again. They've had 2 shots and they've scored both of them. This is kind of what happened against Augsburg. I think it was earlier this year when they had 4 shots and scored 3 of them. We're 2 goals down at home against a really struggling team, and they've had 2 shots. I mean, I don't know what the defender's doing there. Kraft very nearly got there, but I wouldn't expect him to save that. I'm just a little bit... Right, we'll stay on counter for now, but at half-time we're probably going to have to throw this on attacking a little bit because we need to try and push forward. I just find it unbelievable that we're 2 goals down here. They've had 2 shots. Oh, they've had a 3rd shot now. All is well in the world. And a 4th one now. That's insane. How are we 2 goals down? We've not created anything. That's the main reason we're 2 goals down. We're going to have to... I don't know how we're going to salvage something from this game. I think we might be about to drop points at home for the first time. This sucks. We were doing so well. And I guess I warned against the complacency, and here it is. No, I don't want... I wish it would automatically select the one with the best tactical. We've played against 4-4-1-1s so many times this year, and probably had some of our best results against teams playing those sort of systems. It's very surprising to see. Here we go. Montero, ball in. Weissenberger, and it's over the line for 2-1. We're back in the match. We are on attacking. This second half is going to need to be the ultimate test of our staying power. I think if we can win this, there's no reason why we can't win this division. Weissenberger with a great header. Keeper can't keep it out, and we've still got basically an entire second half to get 2 more goals. Doesn't mean they're not going to score, though. That's the thing. We've got to try and keep them out of the other end as well. And that's going to be difficult. I might have to go overload for like the last 15 if we're not back in it properly by that point. Thing is, it will allow us to be caught on the break, and that is my one fit. Actually, we'll just let this one play out here. Particularly if we were to equalise. Jacko, Montero, blocked. Jacko, back to Montero. Can he pull it across for someone? Vucicevic. Kraus. Jacko, please don't shoot. Please don't shoot! Oh, what is with that shit? No matter what I do in training and stuff, they just will not... They always shoot there. They never pull it back. It's so annoying. Right. Kapushka's not had the best game, and he's a little bit knackered, so I'm thinking Rajewski will come on here. I might just save our last substitution, because we're going to need it. Oh, please don't say they're going to score from a free kick now. There we go, Vucicevic, and he's got it to Kraus. But where is Jacko? Oh, crap. I thought the break was on for us there, but it looks like we might get caught at the other end here. Please don't let them score a 3rd goal. That'll do. We've really deserved more than we've got from this game at the moment. I'm sorry, we're going to have to do it. We've got 19 minutes to go. We're going to have to overload them here. I cannot believe we're losing this match. Look at the stats in this. We're going to lose. We're going to lose this match. That is incredible. I mean... Oh, I cannot believe that. Well, it happens from time to time. We had that game against Furt Greuter last season, but I did not expect it today. I really didn't. The way we've been playing lately has been phenomenal. And there you go, guys. They scored with their first 2 shots of the game, and they've managed to hang on, basically. We weren't good enough to get back into it, and I'm surprised, if I'm honest. I genuinely thought we'd have enough in the tank, because we didn't even play that badly in the end. Ring's injury didn't help us, but still, that was a shame. And that's put... Oh, first defeat of the season is at home. That sucks. Really sorry about that, guys. I don't know why. You get those games sometimes, don't you? Where, when, like, I felt that it was actually going to happen in the last game. You can almost feel it coming. Like, against... Well, in our last game against Sandhausen, when that ball was lobbed over our goalkeeper from the touchline, I just thought it's going to be one of those games that you're not allowed to win. But it turned out it was the next one that, in fact, was to be the case on that one. So that leaves the league looking like this. We're 2 points clear at the top, 4 points clear of Greuter, and we still have a game in. I think we're still in a fairly strong position. I'm just a little bit disappointed to lose that one. That was a really obvious winnable home game, and we cannot afford to do too many of those. As long as we don't make that a habit, I'll still be pretty confident in our chances of going up. It's just the less of that, the better, really. If we can avoid that, that would be just swell. So, looking at stuff for the next game, like, I want to do Mainz coming up soon, but that's quite a long way off still. I'm thinking maybe... Hansa Rostock. Let's give ourselves hopefully a free hit in this one. I really don't know. I don't want to do too much because I do have to go out in a bit, and I want to make sure that we can get another episode done. And it's still doing a decent amount in the episodes. We're not scrimping on them by any stretch. And plus, with the German seasons aren't quite as long in some respects because it's only a 34-game season. It will feel like a little bit more just because obviously the seasons have been much shorter as well in the other countries we've been playing in, and I can't, you know, just because we're playing more games doesn't mean I can put I can put more in the episodes just because it does take the same length of time to play them. In fact, sometimes it's taking more now because it seems to have got slower again. But there you go. So, shit. I've noticed over the last few matches we have started to dry out with the goals, and we do need to sort that out. Jacko's gone off form a little bit, and that's important for us. So guys, if you like what you've seen, please do drop a like on the video, and if you'd like to even more than that, please subscribe to my channel for more Outcast icons and From the Shadows in your inbox every single day at 5:30 and 8 o'clock. And I will see you guys in the next episode for our home game against FC Hansa Rostock, where hopefully we will still be in with a chase. And let me just see. Yeah, as you can see, we've actually not dropped any points at home until that match. That's a shame. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.